Hello and welcome back everyone. It is your girl Cassandra,Olivia, and today I have an amazing client who came all the way from Virginia. I believe she drove 4 hours one way to come see your girl, so I feel so honored. So without further ado, this is going to be a longer video, but I wanted to show you guys a transformation, how we're going to do her hair color from start to finish. It is going to be sped up. Overall, this appointment took me 4 hours and 50 minutes from start to finish. So I tried to condense it as much as possible, but I wanted to leave it out for anybody that's trying to learn and understand, and I will be sure to drop all the formulas and everything down below. So without further ado, if you made it this far, please make sure to hit the like, subscribe button, and drop a comment down below, and let's get straight into the video. So first things first, a lot of people always ask me where I'm located. I am located in Bear, Delaware. It's the first state, so if you don't know what it is, Google it, okay? I'm located in Delaware. I get this question all the time. It's near Philly, Jersey, Maryland, like the DMV, I say sometimes. Yeah, I'm in Delaware. So my client here, Brianna, she's super amazing. She was such a vibe. So shout out to you, girl. She was such a sweetheart. She is a natural level 4. So prior to this, we did do a color consultation, which again, she commuted for. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel so honored. So anyway, she came into a consultation. She's a natural level 4. She showed me pictures and we did a consultation, basically trying to figure out what her desired result is. She wanted to go copper, so I had to bring in some inspiration pictures. I also did a patch test on her skin to make sure that she would not have an allergic reaction prior to her coming in. So now we are at the appointment. You guys know prior to any coloring service, I like to pre-set up for all of my clients. And because my suite is small and pink and I have light floors, I always lay a mat down on the floor underneath my chair, so that way I can make sure to collect any spills and drips and not stain my light flooring, as well as draping my chair with a chair cover to make sure that I don't flick any color over there on accident. So I also make sure to put out my frame art cape, my frame art backwards bib, 2 color-proof, color-safe towels, bleach-proof towels, which are the black towels that you see. I'm showing you guys the California Dreaming foils that Frame Art sent to me. Right now I'm just showing you guys the developer, but you guys know I like to prep, and I will be sure to drop everything down below. I know this video is going to go kind of fast, but I just want to make sure that I'm getting everything out the way. So I'm going to go in with the 10 volume and the 30 volume, some Olaplex, and I'm also going to go in with the shade 7.44cc by Rusk and 9.34cg. CC has a copper undertone. It's just more intense copper, and then the 9.34 GC is a gold copper undertone. So I decided to mix both of these colors so that way we can get her desired result. So what I did was equal parts of each. So I'm going to be putting in 52 ounces of 7.44cc, as well as 52, oh, not ounces. Is this ounces or grams? Oh my goodness, hold on, y'all. I wrote it down. I'm putting in 52 grams of the 7.44cc, not ounces. And I'm doing 52 grams of the 9.34 GC. So again, I know I messed that up, so let me just start over, because y'all know I don't redo my voiceovers ever. I'm doing 52 grams of 7.44cc, and then I'm also adding in 52 grams of 9.34 GC, okay? So that's going to equal about 104 total. What you see me doing now is I'm just using the remainder of 2 that I already had previously open, but I am adding in equal parts, okay? So in total, I'll get to 104 grams. And then once I'm done, I'm going to add in 208 ounces of developer, because you have to double up on the developer. So in total, it'll be about 312 grams of product, okay? I know that might sound confusing. I will add the formula down below. But like I said, equal parts of the 7.44cc and 9.34 GC. Then you're just going to double that in developer, because it's 2 parts developer to 1 part color. I had to think about it. So yeah, you double it up. So, or no, wait, did I say that backwards? I did say it backwards, but I know what I meant. So anyway, we got to 320. So I was just a tiny bit over, but it's okay. Don't freak out. And I tend to like a little bit more developer anyway. So here I'm just adding my Olaplex, and I'm going to mix that thoroughly. And then we are going to start the application process. So I parted her hair into 4 quadrants. I have my color brushes. I have everything ready to go. And I also have a bleach-proof towel sitting on top of my frame art stand as well. So that way, in between sections, if I need to wipe my hands or wipe anything off, whether it be my comb or like my whisk, I can have that readily available. So that way I'm not cross-coloring anything that I don't need to color. So here I am, I'm starting about 1/4 inch from the root, and I'm just going in. I'm going to foil each section, and I'm going to apply that mixture that we just made, and then I'm going to do each quadrant one at a time. So I'm going to do the back right, the back left, the front left, and then the front right, okay? And as I get towards the front, I am going to bump the developer up just a little bit more, meaning that I'm going to take it from equal parts of the 10 and the 30. Making that a 20 volume, and then I'm just going to go in with more of the 30, less of the 10, just so that way it can have a stronger lift towards the front and then get her nice and even. Again, I know that might be a lot, but I just want to be thorough in what I'm doing and kind of explain my color process. If you don't have a 20, you can always mix 10 and 30, which is what I did here. I did not have a 20 volume readily available, and the one that I did have only has a tiny bit, so I decided to mix equal parts of 10 and 30. So we have, again, equal parts of 7.44 feet. I can't even talk. It's freaking 8 in the morning. I'm struggling. We have 52 grams of 7.44 cc, 52 grams of 9.34 gc, which equals 104 total grams. Then I added in 208 grams of developer. I did equal parts of 10 and 30. So you just divide that by 2. So you'll do 10 and then 30. Just make sure it's equal parts, and I got 208 ounces, okay? And I will put the breakdown in the description if you guys don't understand, but I'm just trying to make sure that I'm thorough. And the reason why I did equal parts of 10 and 30 is to create a 20 volume, and with the foils it will cause it to lift even higher because of the heat, causing it to kind of be like a 30, plus the Olaplex, because we want to make sure that we are making sure that her hair is thoroughly protected and we are not going to damage her hair. Overall time of this application took me 1 hour and 30 minutes from start to finish, and then of course we had to wait for the front to catch up to the back, so we did let that process for an additional like 45 minutes. We just sat and chilled. Then after that, I did go ahead and tap her roots. Then after the roots, I did tone her at the bowl. So again, I'm going to make sure to tell you guys what I'm doing for each step, but for right now I'm going to hop off of here, and I will hop back on when all of the sections are applied. And be sure, if you have not already, follow me on Instagram _CassandраOlivia. Also, if you have any questions for me, guys, please feel free to DM me on Instagram or drop a comment down below. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. Sometimes I don't get to them in a timely fashion because I am working and a mom on top of that, but just bear with me and I will try to answer as many questions as possible, okay? These frame art foils are so cute. Normally, I don't like foils that don't match my salon aesthetic, meaning that they don't have like pinks or blues, but these were so freaking cute. When I posted a snippet on my story, everybody was DMing me like, these are so cute. So thank you so much to Frame Art for sending me these foils. They literally send me every foil they come out with, and I just feel so honored. I have literally so many foils, I can just never possibly get to the bottom of them, because every time I start getting low, they send me another like 2 or 3 boxes, and it's just like, I'm just so blessed. So enjoy this portion of the video. I know I've talked for 8 entire minutes, but I will hop back on when I am done applying these foils. I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but everything that I'm going to be using will be linked down below, and I will also make sure to have it on my Amazon store. Most of the products you guys can get off of Amazon, but if you are a licensed cosmetologist, I recommend getting these colors from COSMOPROF. You do have to have a license, unfortunately, but if you are in beauty school or know somebody that's licensed, they can get their hands on these products, but you do have to have a license to shop online on COSMOPROF as well as shopping in the store. So I just want to throw that out there. And yeah, enjoy me putting the rest of these foils in, and I will be back shortly.
Friends come in droves. Take flight, was never on the same court. Them guys, not I. Before you judge a book, try reading it. Before blasting all of your Insta feeding in. Lying through your teeth. So how about you try wiping the lens for taking the picture first? It'll save you some time. You can peek all you want, but you're broken in mind. Check on the motor inside. Niggas be parasites, feeding off you till you run out of fuel. Then they run to the moon. I ain't surprised, though. No, no. That's why I do not take no shit from nobody. I've been tested too much, hurt and left to the dust. My bones are made of glass, I'm still walking. So I take extra steps to shatter expectations. I see the future and past, niggas just stepping on glass. Started shining, now they mad, like a heat stroke. Niggas define their own path, and niggas won't take part in that. Where was you at when I crashed? Like a sea coast, yeah. I see the future and past, niggas just stepping on glass. Started shining, now they mad, like a heat stroke. Niggas define their own path, and niggas won't take part in that. Where was you at when I crashed? Like a sea coast, yeah. Black and white is fleeting, you should try a little color, yeah. Black and white is fleeting, you should try a little color, yeah. Black and white is fleeting, you should try a little color, yeah. Black and white is fleeting, you should try a little color, yeah. Pressure turning niggas into diamonds, diamonds turning niggas into fools and the tools. You can't build a way around it. I know you feel surrounded. You know you're human too, right? Running in the moonlight, hoping that you find what you're looking for. When the truth was magnified tenfold, in your face like a nigga wanna fade. Think I need a crucifix around my neck. Why? Cause everybody step with disrespect. Reading all the mother daily sins. Matter of fact, need 7 for the cleanse. Trying to make amends. Niggas tell my story like they wrote it. Hold up. Last I checked, they barely even know me. Hold up. Origin does not equate to homies. Just say you down. Please show me. Please show me. Please show me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, where was you at? Please show me. Please show me. Please show me. Where was you at when I cried?
Now, if you made it this far, say, hey, girl, hey, in the comments. They're going to be like, what? So here I am. I'm just checking the back foils, and I'm going to let that process. And then a little hack that I like to use is just putting a towel on top of the top foils. So that way the heat from the scalp will help to elevate the heat in the foils just to help them process a little bit faster. So now here I am. I'm going in and I'm pulling all of my foils in the back section. You don't necessarily have to wipe the color off because after a while it doesn't continue to lift the hair. It's only going to lift it but so much, so I'm not too worried about that. Plus she has the added protection of Olaplex, but I no longer needed to use the foils in the back, so I'm just replacing those. And this is going to look super dark, but I promise you guys I'm going to show you how it looks in real lighting. The lighting in my salon suite, I love it, but it sucks at the same time because it is pink. So with that being said, my colors pull dark all the time. So what I'm going to start doing in my videos is getting up close and showing you guys how it looks in the lighting from the Glamcore light that I have, so that way you can see it. I'm going to do that in this video in a few, but right now I'm just going in with a 20 volume and I'm going in with a 6.4C. So I am going down in a darker shade because I don't need that much lift for her roots. So I'm going a shade darker, and I'm also bumping the base down to a 20 volume, so that way the heat from her scalp will have that process. I'm just pulling everything through. I'm hitting the roots, and I'm going to go through again and pull the foils up slightly, just making sure that I don't leave any gaps. And I'm going to just saturate her hair fully, only at the roots with that 6.4C and 20 volume mix. That's going to sit for about 25 minutes, and then once that's done, I am going to shampoo her. And then I'm going to put in her Olaplex number 2, let that sit for about 20 minutes. Then I am going to go ahead and tone her. For this client, I used a mixture of 2 toners. I used 1 ounce of 7 CB by Redken, as well as 1 ounce of 6 CB by Redken. And then I put in 4 ounces of the processing solution, shook that up, and then I put that toner on her hair for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then I let that process, and that will just bring up the copper level in her hair as well. So after that, I do shampoo with Matrix Keep Me Vivid. This just helps to keep the color vibrant and keeps the color from fading. Even though this is a permanent color and we just did this, I like to use Keep Me Vivid just because it doesn't fade the color. So I recommend this to all of my color clients at home, as well as a moisturizing shampoo. And again, I will be sure to link everything down below, as well as in the description box. This video is pretty lengthy, but I know some of you guys want to see the entire process, so I decided why not show you guys the entire process, so that way if you guys need help trying to do a color transformation such as this one, you pretty much know exactly what to do, when to do it, and you are confident enough to execute this color exactly as I did. So thank you guys for watching and bearing with me. I'm going to finish applying her roots, and then I will be back shortly. Now this is how it looks when you pull the foils. Do not freak out. It's always going to look darker when you have a color. Sometimes it oxidizes and turns purple, and then it also looks different when it's wet. So here I'm just showing you guys that I did deep condition and used the steam. And now I'm going in with Leaf and Flower 7-minute blowout, and I did apply a tiny dot of the Leaf and Flower molecular oil, if I can say that correctly. And I just put that all throughout her hair. I'm just going to blow dry a small section, and I am being sure to thoroughly saturate each section in between. So if her hair starts to get dry, I will go in with the spray bottle and just resaturate. So as you can see here, how the lighting looks so different. Like right now, her hair looks more brown than copper. And then in that first section, it looked more copper. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how it looks now. Then I am going to show you guys how it looks in the different lighting throughout my suite. Again, it changes throughout the video, but this was a very vibrant, sexy copper. We opted to do something that went with her skin tone, and she trusted me completely. So shout out to you for that, girl. So I am going to be spraying her with some Influence S3 spray after the blow dry. You guys know I like to thoroughly make sure my client's hair is protected. I'm just showing you guys how it looks in the different lighting. And then I am going to section her hair up, and I am going to go in with my Sleep Pro, I am struggling. I'm going to go in with my Sleek Pro Flat Iron. You can buy this at www.CassandraOlivia.com. 10% off. Use the code drop down below. It's YTCast10. Save your coins, okay? So make sure to check that out. I do have some more flat irons in stock. After this, I will not be restocking. So if you don't get them, you just never will. So this is how the color looks, okay? This is how the color really looks. I got up close with the lighting just to show you guys. It is a true copper and has nice undertones of that gold that we put in for the toner. And then, of course, now it looks more brown because I'm backed away and my salon suite is pink and I have no windows, no natural lighting. So it pulls a little bit differently. But I want to show you guys the true color up close. So here I am. I decided to leave the entire video like I said. So she had not had her hair trimmed in over 2 years. So what I'm doing is just taking off all those dead and snaggly ends. And I'm just cutting her hair into the best shape that I can. Her left side was a little bit shorter than her right side. So I tried my best to blend that. But typically how I cut hair is I go with the shape of the hair, the natural guideline. And then I do pull everything out at an 90 degree angle. Oh my goodness. And then once I pull it out at a 90, I try to take out as much split ends and damage in the middle as possible. So you can already see the transformation. So now I'm just going in with my custom flat irons again, and I'm just pressing her hair out, just adding some body, and then I am going to curl her hair and then I'm going to wrap it. So this includes or concludes the entire video. If you made it this far, shout out to you. I want to be an educator going forward in the future, so I will have some shorter videos, but for color, I feel like it just needs to be a little bit longer so you guys can understand that this is a process, guys. Like, it takes a lot of patience, but it is worth it in the end. Like, if you specialize in color, especially I feel as though, like, as an African-American hairstylist, we are very scared to do color. And I try to break that as far as, like, learning from different people, taking classes, stepping out of my comfort zone, because a lot of these Caucasian stylists or, you know, multiracial stylists, they charge thousands of dollars for color, and I'm like, why can't I? Like, I want to make that type of money. I'd rather do one client, takes longer, but make the amount that I would make doing 10 clients, you feel me? So I encourage everybody to try something new, whether it's color, whether it's braiding, whether it's something out of your comfort zone, because you never know, the possibilities are endless. So yeah, I just decided that I want to start doing color more often because I'm really good at it, and you can charge, like I said, you can charge whatever you want, like charge your worth. But color clients are literally the highest ticket clients that I have, and they tip very well and they are very awesome. So I'm very appreciative to be knowledgeable, and I still take classes to this day. Like, I'm taking 4 online color classes to this day. So I'm just judging her hair. I'm going to show her how to wrap her hair, and then I'm going to style it. We just opted to go with something that had a little bit of body and some movement. We did cut a little bit of like, not really layers, but I pulled it at a 90, so it has like a lot of body and kind of like this layer illusion. So we were just playing around with it. She was happy, I was happy, and the end result came out amazing. And then after this, we got done around 9:00 p.m. She had to drive 4 hours back home, so shout out to you, girl. I really cannot stress enough how much I appreciate you coming to visit me, because you literally have chosen to go anywhere. You chose to come to me, so thank you a million times. She was such a sweetheart, and she left me the biggest tip. Like, girl, thank you. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to finish this video out. I do have to go to work today. It is Friday the 6th, and I have my prom clients today, so I will be posting some hair and makeup transformations, which I love. Love. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, share this with any of your hairstylist friends. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video. So, oh wait, I'm lying. So before I go, I was just showing her how to wrap her hair. She wasn't sure on how to wrap it, so I do thoroughly show my clients how to maintain their hair at home. I tell them, like, product care, what to use. I always recommend using Olaplex. I show them how to wrap their hair, how to put bobby pins in it if they need to. I'll supply bobby pins. I'll make sure that they have all the knowledge that they need, so that way when they go home, they can rock their hair and then also maintain it at home and make sure that it's healthy, because teamwork makes the dream work. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.